Welcome to the land of mist-covered peaks, ancient legends, and some of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth. Today, I'm taking you on the ultimate self-guided driving tour through the heart of the Scottish Highlands and the magical Isle of Skye. Let's hit the road. Our adventure began at Inverness Airport, where we picked up our rental and headed west. To reach the Isle of Skye via Portree, we drove over 200 miles of winding, scenic roads. Every turn revealed a new glen or a shimmering loch, making the drive itself a highlight of the trip. One of our first major stops was the magnificent Urquhart Castle. Perched on the banks of Loch Ness, these ruins hold over 1,000 years of history. Once one of Scotland's largest strongholds, it saw centuries of conflict between the Scots and the English. Today, it offers a romantic glimpse into the past and, arguably, the best vantage point for spotting monster Nessie lurking in the deep waters of the loch below. Just down the road is the charming village of Fort Augustus. This is the perfect spot to hop on a boat and venture into the depths of Loch Ness. Of course, no visit is complete without mentioning Nessie. Whether you believe in the prehistoric monster or just the legend started by St. Columba in the 6th century, the mystery of the loch is undeniable as you scan the dark, peat-stained waves. Next, we made a quick but essential stop at the Glenfinnan Viaduct. Harry Potter fans will recognize this immediately as the route of the Hogwarts Express. Seeing the Jacobite steam train cross these iconic arches is pure movie magic come to life. Before crossing onto Skye, we reached Eilean Donan Castle. It's often called the most photographed castle in the world, and for good reason. Its dramatic bridge and island setting have made it a favorite for Hollywood. You might recognize it from the 80s classic Highlander, James Bond's The World Is Not Enough, or the rom-com Maid of Honor. Walking across that stone bridge feels like stepping onto a film set, surrounded by the rugged beauty of 3 meeting sea lochs. Once on Skye, we stopped at Sligachan. The old bridge here offers a stunning view of the jagged Black Quillan Mountains. Legend says if you dip your face in the river water under the bridge, you'll be granted eternal beauty, but even without the magic, the scenery here is breathtaking. The hike to the Old Man of Storr is a must-do. This 160-foot basalt pinnacle was created by an ancient landslip and towers over the landscape like a giant thumb. The climb is a bit of a workout, but as you reach the top and look out over the Sound of Roadside, the otherworldly atmosphere makes you feel like you've wandered into a fantasy novel. It's easily one of the most iconic sights on the island. Continuing up the coast, we reached Lealt Falls and the famous Kilt Rock. The cliffs here are made of towering basalt columns that look exactly like the pleats of a traditional Scottish kilt. The scale of these vertical rock formations against the crashing North Atlantic waves is a powerful reminder of nature's artistry. Right next to Kilt Rock is Mealt Falls. This is a rare sight. A powerful waterfall fed by Loch Mealt that plunges 55 meters directly off the cliff face and into the sea below. On windy days, you can actually see the water being blown upward back over the cliff. It's a short stop, but the sound and the view are absolutely mesmerizing. Saving the best for last, we tackled the Quiraing. This is part of the Troutenish Ridge and is a surreal landscape of hidden plateaus and jagged spires. The walk takes you past the Needle, a jagged rock spike, the Prison, a fortress-like formation, and the Table, a flat grassy area hidden among the cliffs where locals use to hide cattle from invaders. The shifting light and moving clouds here create a scene that feels alive. If you only have time for one hike on Skye, make it this one. The views are simply unparalleled. We then headed to the fairy pools at the foot of the Black Quillans. These crystal-clear blue pools and waterfalls are famous for their magical atmosphere. Even though the water is ice-cold, it's a popular spot for wild swimming. The contrast between the bright turquoise water and the dark, moody mountains in the background is spectacular. Some of our favourite moments, though, weren't at the famous spots. It was the random places we pulled over by the river just to listen to the water and soak in the silence. That's the beauty of a self-guided tour, the freedom to stop whenever the light hits a glen just right. Scotland truly captured our hearts. If you're planning your own trip, I hope this guide helps you find your way. If you enjoyed this journey, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.